everybody, and welcome back to another episode of my Not So Berry Challenge. So today we are in Mount Komorebi. It is actually our last day here, and today we're going to be hitting the onsen and hitting the slopes. So I've gotten everyone out of bed this morning, and we're going to come and have a nice time in the onsen together, relax in the hot springs, which I'm very excited for. As I mentioned, it is our final day in Mount Komorebi, and this is kind of like the last thing that we have to do before we head home. So I'm really hoping these guys will spend some time here today, and then I'm going to send them over to the slopes to do some like snowboarding and everything as well. Someone has definitely just gotten in here while it is dirty, which is a little bit unfortunate. I do wish they would have showered first, so I might get Wanda to get out and throw a little clean bomb in here. But it's all good. They're still enjoying their time. So last time, as you guys know, Wanda and Soo-Yong started officially dating. And let me tell you, I feel like there's going to be some drama kind of stirring up soon because obviously, as you guys know, Aya has had a massive crush on Wanda. Wanda and Aya were like flirting a little bit, and Aya moved in with Wanda under the premise that they were probably going to start a romantic relationship. Unfortunately, Wanda is a bit delusional and instead has gone and asked Soo-Yong to be their girlfriend. Oh, Tika wants to become best friends. Yeah, sure. That's really nice. But the thing is with Wanda is I don't feel like this relationship with Soo-Yong is going to work out. Unfortunately, Wanda kind of has this ongoing streak of getting with different romantic partners but not actually being that interested in them. The kind of reason why is because Wanda has had a lot of kind of like traumatic relationships and traumatic experiences growing up. Obviously, they're a bit of an avoidant attachment, and the way they kind of like cope is to get into these romantic relationships and they kind of like cling to the person because they really just want to find love and they really just want to be accepted. But unfortunately, their trauma makes them kind of regret things straight away, and then they end up breaking up their relationships because they just don't think they're going to be accepted by the person they're with. So they end up leaving before they even give the person they're with a chance to embrace them completely. So it is kind of Wanda's fault that they keep having these relationships go sour, but it is based on kind of their upbringing and their past relationships, obviously with their main ex-fiance, Tatum. However, this pattern is not going to stop until Wanda kind of realizes their actions and kind of begins to go on a bit of a healing journey. And right now, they're kind of just ignoring everything and trying their best to like move on and be happy. But they're just not going to be happy when they're constantly having these insecurities in every relationship. So I expect this one is going to go the exact same way. But that's all right. We'll continue on and see how things go. I suspect Aya will probably want to have a chat with Wanda when they get home about like everything. Obviously, Aya's a little bit confused because they thought that them and Wanda were gonna end up in a romantic relationship, and then Wanda kind of like flipped the script. So I think Aya's probably gonna say something at some point. But at the moment, they're keeping it cool because obviously we're on a holiday with all of our friends, and I think they just don't want to cause any chaos right now. So I'm going to go ahead and just enjoy our day. And then once we get home, we'll kind of address the elephant in the room in a sense. But I feel like these guys are kind of done at the onsen at the moment. So I think I might send them over to the slopes now to go like skiing or snowboarding. I think we should try the like bunny slope first, honestly, since we're all pretty much beginners at this, and I don't think we still have to secure our votes for our career, so I do want to be working on that as well today because I'm really hoping to try and get Wanda's career maxed out. I think either like this episode or the next one, because I do kind of want to wrap up Wanda's generation in the next couple episodes, so I'm going to try really hard to get these votes done, but we're on holiday at the moment, so it's not the biggest goal I have in the world, but it would be nice if we could throw it in there, you know? All right, here we go. So we're doing our snowboarding. This is Wanda's first time on the slopes, and I think we've stacked it. Oh my gosh, they totally stacked it. Are you okay? I mean, they're getting back up and they're carrying on. I thought they'd probably change into that outfit they wore last time, but it looks like they're just wearing their normal cold weather clothes. I don't think we even have it in our inventory. I think if we want to equip it, we've got to go to the vending machine. But it's all right. They look cute, and everyone else is going down the slope. So we've got little Elise over here. I kind of want to see how she does. I'll back up a little bit so we can like meet her there. Oh no, Elise totally stacked it as well. Oopsie daisies. And here comes Soo-Yong. Oh my god, stacked it. Phoenix is coming and so is Aya. How are you guys gonna go? Oh my gosh, Phoenix actually landed it, but everyone else seems to be completely stacking it. Are you alright, my love? Yeah, I'm glad we started on the the beginner bunny slope because can you imagine them on the big slope? They would absolutely just crash and die, I swear. But I don't think you can actually die while snowboarding, so I think we should be good. But I'll keep an eye on these guys anyway. They seem to be enjoying themselves. I think I want to go ahead and also do some sledding. I think I honestly might just grab Ruby to go sledding with. I feel like that'd be cute if we did that with her. Wow. Oh my gosh, stacked it again. I also need to give these guys makeovers. I was going to do it before this episode, but I just really wanted to get it like filmed. So I promise I will give all of the girls makeovers, like the ones that don't have clothes, obviously like Soo-Yong and Elise and stuff. I'll give them makeovers before the next episode, but I've just been so busy. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, Ruby looks so tired. Are you good, my love? Look at her go. I mean, at least she looks super cute. Ah, Rose Jen's sisters are getting on the sled. I'm excited to see them go down. Okay. Here they go. Oh, no. Oh my gosh. Are you guys okay? My poor babies. Oh no, we got a sentiment with Ruby. I think we got a, like a snowy escape sentiment. Oh no, is it just like it for us? I don't understand what that was that little thing was. I thought it must have been with Ruby, right? I'm not sure, but we're feeling confident because we're a snob, but we're feeling need more practice. There was a couple good moments, but overall Wanda is not happy with their performance snowboarding on the slopes today. Some extra practice is in order. And they, oh my gosh, they have a desire for excitement. Yeah, Wonder is feeling bored and wants more out of life. Things are just blah right now. Well, that's basically what I was playing on before, where they like get into relationships but kind of get bored and stuff. Wonder, I don't understand why they're saying they're like bored though, because we're like literally on vacation. Like, you're not at work, you're not at home. I literally brought you on vacation. What do you mean you need more excitement? Was this not enough for you? I'm sorry. Okay, let's go again. Here they go. Oh, I think we're gonna make it this time. We made it! Well done, you guys. Wanda just keeps asking them to go on the sled. I think I'm going to cancel this one now because they probably need a little bit of a break. And I think we're going to come over to the town mascot, Yamachan, and ask for a selfie. And then we're feeling pretty hungry and a little bit tired. It's not super late, but it is around dinner time. So I might actually send these guys home fairly soon to have one last meal in the little vacation home before we head back to the city. And I'm pretty sure Wonder is actually pretty excited to go home because we haven't seen our son in so long. Like, we've been away from Star for so long. I'm pretty excited to see him again as well. But let's take a selfie with Yamachan. Oh, he likes it. And then can we do the mountain move as well? Oh, there's the mountain move. Looking good. So cute. All right, gang, let's head back home and we'll get some hot pot on. Oh, little hip thrust. Alrighties, let's go inside and get this little hot pot on. So I'm gonna do a hot pot with others, and oh, apparently it's only Aya that's here, and oh my gosh, they're feeling so sad. They also having a midlife crisis, which is a little bit frustrating. I think I'm gonna get them to actually go have a little bit of a nap while we wait for everyone else to come home. But I'll get this hot pot on because it does take a little bit for it to like start warming up and everything. Oh my gosh, Wonder is literally feeling so angry and hot-headed right now. Oh no, I think Wonder has noticed that Aya is feeling sad because they have a shared sadness that says seeing someone Wonder cherishes is suffering makes them feel sad. So I think they can see that Aya is like a bit upset. So why don't we go ahead and ask Aya what's wrong? Oh my gosh, they're both like so mad that this is taking. Don't yell at Aya. What the hell? I think we're gonna apologize for yelling and then we're gonna just be like, I'm so sorry. It's just been a really long day. I didn't mean to snap at you, but I know you're feeling a little bit sad. Sorry, my cat, bro. And we'll ask them what's wrong. Okay, we're having our hot pot and yeah, so I want to see what's wrong with Aya this time. I don't know why we don't have a friendly. We'll do some small talk and like ask them about that day, see how they're doing. I think they're just gonna tell us that they're just feeling a little bit down, they're a little bit confused about some things, but it's something they really want to talk about right at the moment because they know that we're in the middle of our like vacation away from work and they want us to have just like a good time. So we're just gonna kind of let things sit for a little bit, but I am going to go ahead and ask Aya to vote for us again since we're here alone with them. I'm going to promote politics. Oh my gosh, literally stop yelling. They're not going to vote for you if you yell. Oh my gosh, Aya just passed out on the floor. Literally, we yelled at them and then they just passed out. I think I'm going to send them to bed. Hopefully everyone else will come home soon. I'm also sending Wanda to bed. These guys absolutely tuck it out, so I think they need a good night's sleep. Okay, so we slept to the end of our vacation, but that's kind of perfect because it is time for us to head home now. So I'm gonna cancel an end and send us home. Home sweet home, back in our apartment. Aya's obviously feeling quite upset and so is Wanda. I'm gonna send these guys inside and I'm gonna invite over Paul and Star because I obviously want to bring Star back into our house. Actually, is there like a little family gathering that I could go ahead and do? I don't think so. Okay, I'll just invite them over really quickly. And our bills are also due, so I better go ahead and pay those as well. Oh no, it's still too early in the morning. Oh my gosh, those guys are still sleeping. Okay, I guess Star will be over at some point, but not right now. But that's okay because I think we do need to go ahead and kind of chat with Aya anyway. So I'm going to get these guys to come and sit and chat on the sofa together. Obviously, Aya mentioned to us that they were pretty upset on vacation, but did not want to really bring it up while we were still having like a vacation time. So I think Wanda's going to go ahead now and ask Aya like what was wrong and just check up on them. And Aya's going to go ahead and tell Wanda that, to be honest, they're a little bit upset that Wanda has started dating Soo-Yong. I think Aya's going to say, I didn't even realize that you were into Soo-Yong in that way. And to be honest, it was kind of a shock to me because last time we were together, we were flirting and I thought that maybe you had finally returned my advances, but I'm a little bit confused why you were flirting with me, wanting to kiss with me, asked me to like let me move in, but then you went ahead and got another girlfriend. And I think Wonder is, to be honest, like a little bit confused because they didn't know that I actually had true and real feelings for them. And I think they're a little bit confused about where these feelings came from and where they started. And oh my gosh, they just like are gonna keep moving. So I might just pause while I get them to sit. So Wonder is like a little bit confused about where these feelings kind of came from because they didn't even know that Aya had feelings for them. Obviously, Wanda is a little bit delusional in that aspect. And I think Aya is essentially going to tell Wanda that they've had feelings for them basically like ever since they first met, since they were teenagers. And that's kind of the reason Aya has been mostly single throughout their life. Like obviously they've had a few flings here and there, but they've never really been able to get into a committed relationship because they have this kind of strong love for Wanda, even if it's kind of like just in a platonic way at the moment. They do have those feelings for them, and that's why they haven't been able to really commit and move on in their life. I think they're going to tell Wanda that they don't expect the feelings to be returned. However, they can't really do this back and forth play anymore where every time Wanda feels like flirting, they will like run to Aya. Aya gets the wrong idea, and then Wanda ends up kind of breaking their heart and moving on and flirting and dating with other people. And to be honest, like Wanda didn't really see that pattern happening because they didn't really realize that I actually had true feelings and they thought that they were both kind of flirting just for fun. But now that they can see things a little bit more clearly, they are kind of upset at their own behavior, and I think they probably need to have a bit of a think about all this information that they've kind of been dumped on. So I think Wanda is probably just going to say, like, I think Wanda is probably going to apologize to Aya for the way that they treated them, and they're probably going to tell Aya that, to be honest, they have had feelings for Aya in the past. However, Wanda doesn't really feel like they deserve Aya's love, and I really think that's kind of the root of the problem, is that Wanda tends to go for people that they know that if they run away from, it won't really hurt them. So that's kind of why they haven't been really interested in dating Aya up until this point, because first of all, they like didn't know Aya had feelings for them, but two, Wanda didn't want to ruin the friendship that they had with Aya, just because they knew their like patterns in relationships and things. But now that everything's kind of coming to the surface a little bit, I think Wanda kind of needs like the afternoon to kind of think on things. So I'm going to go ahead and get these guys to kind of stop talking for now. And things ended on a good note, you know, like they're both like happy to talk through it. But Wanda is got work now. So I'm going to go ahead and get them to start on their daily tasks and stuff. And I think I'm going to get Aya to probably get some food and head to bed. But I need to invite our son back over into the household. So I'm gonna get Sar and see if he's awake now. We're gonna call him and get him to come home, pop him back in our household. And I really missed Star, so I'm excited to get him back in the house. He'll be right over. Oh my gosh, I'm excited to see him. Where is he? Star! Welcome home, buddy. Oh, he's knocking on the door. You don't need to knock on the door, cuteness. Add to family. Oh my gosh, he's back. How was your little trip? Oh my gosh, he's feeling tense. Why? Oh, he's supposed to be at school. I'll get him to go to school then. We don't even get the chance to say hello to him because he's going to go to school, but that's fine because we've actually got to go secure votes and promote politics, which is something we have to do. What is going on over here? Join cooking? Since when? How about we don't join cooking and we head over to Ruby's house and try and secure some votes? All right, we're at Ruby's house. Let's go knock on the door. Oh my gosh, Wyatt's aged up into a teen. Oh my god, yeah, these guys definitely need a makeover. Let's just not look at him with those, that alpha hair. I like alpha hair, but just like not in my game series because it just doesn't match everything else, but that's okay. So we're coming inside and the twins are over here, Kaylee and Emily, right? But the real reason we're here is to come and secure some votes. So I'm gonna get Ruby to hopefully vote for us if she's in a good mood. Okay, so we completed that. And now we're gonna need to go ahead and secure a vote, hopefully. Ruby seemed really receptive though, which was good. So hopefully this will be easy. You wanna vote for us, my dear sister? Yay! Okay, 16 out of 20. And we also need to max our charisma skills. So I'm just gonna stay here and try and talk to Ruby for the rest of the day. Honestly, I might share a secret with Ruby. I think we're gonna tell Ruby about like everything that happened this morning. So we're kind of like sharing a secret now, and we're kind of just telling Ruby that like Aya confessed having feelings for us, and Ruby is just gonna be like, are you serious? Like finally, like what did you say? And Wanda's a little bit confused because Wanda's like, wait, you knew? And Ruby's like, it was so obvious. Like Aya has literally been like chasing you around ever since you guys were teens. Like how could you not see it this clearly? And I think Wanda's like starting to think back now to like when they were in high school, and Aya was like super supportive and actually helped them discover that they were like a genderqueer sim. And Aya like always accepted them, and then when they were with Tatum, Aya was like there for them and kind of warned them about maybe Tatum's like toxic behavior a little bit. And then after the breakup, Aya again reached out and wanted to kind of be there for Wanda, and Wanda pushed them away, and like everything is now kind of making sense why Aya has been just like the most accepting, supportive like friend in the world. And I think that Wanda is starting to realize like, okay, I think I've been kind of a fool here. Like I keep getting into these relationships thinking it's gonna like fix me and mend my heart, but I keep running away before I even give these people the chance. But honestly, like the person that has been there and accepted me right from the beginning is like right in front of me. I can't believe that I didn't see it sooner. And I think Wanda's starting to realize they actually have had feelings for Aya like majority of this time, but they were just kind of too scared. They were too scared to admit it to themselves, and they were also just in denial that someone could actually love them and accept them, so they kind of put Aya on the back burner. But now that they're realizing that even if they're not with Aya, Aya is still going to be loving and accepting and wait for them, they are kind of thinking like, I don't know why I haven't just given this a shot. Like this could be my happy ending, and I don't know why I've let myself hold myself back. Like I don't deserve to live through this trauma every day. I deserve to be in a happy relationship, and I deserve to be able to heal and be myself, and I think I can do that with Aya. So I think Wanda's beginning to realize this, and they're also beginning to realize that becoming in a relationship with Soo-Yong was not the right choice, because we don't really know anything about Soo-Yong. Like we met Soo-Yong a couple weeks ago, and honestly we kind of just rushed into things. So as much as it sucks, I am going to get Wanda to meet up with Soo-Yong and actually initiate a breakup, because I just don't feel like it's the right relationship for them, obviously. So I might just text Soo-Yong and just see if they're home, and we're just gonna be like, hey, are you home? Like I need to come and talk to you. And while I'm here, Can I get some votes from your teenage child? Can he vote? Politician career, promote politics. Let's go see if Wyatt will vote for us. Can't believe he's a teen already. This family is growing up way too quickly. I think Star's gonna be a teen really soon too then. Okay, he seemed receptive. I feel like I say this every time. He seemed receptive and let's now see your votes. Oh, he said no. I mean, I'm not surprised. I feel like his dad always says no as well. Whatever then. Let's try and get Jay to vote, and if he says no, then I'm leaving. Don't ask me where Jay's shirt went. I deleted some CC, and it must have just got deleted. Early midlife crisis. Oh god. Life seems to be passing wonder by these days, and it's the same thing day in, day out with nothing really to show for it. Maybe it's time for a change. That's what I've been saying. Maybe it's time for a change. And we got Jay's vote. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna head over to Soo-Yong's house now. Okay, so I just decided to come to Soo-Yong's apartment. They live here with Elise currently, so Elise is already here. I'm gonna come up and say hi to Elise and try and get that vote real quickly. And here's Soo-Yong. I think I'll leave the breakup until we leave because it might be a bit awkward if I hang around after breaking up with them, but I really want to get these votes done. This feels kind of bad, like but like, you promise you'll vote for us and then we're gonna literally break up with them. This feels so awful, but I have to get 20 votes. I'm sorry. Okay, 19 votes, which is nice. All right, and the final thing I'm gonna do is just kind of have a chat with Soo-Yong. So I'm gonna have a deep conversation and kind of just express that we probably kind of rushed into a relationship, and we're gonna apologize to Soo-Yong because they are a really nice friend, but I think Wenda's gonna say like, I don't think I actually saw you as more than a friend, and I'm really sorry to do this, but I just kind of want to be friends. I feel like you're the wrong person for me and it's nothing to do with you. I just need to heal, and I don't think I can do it while being in a relationship with you. I feel like I just need to be with someone who knows my past a little bit more, and yeah, it's like nothing personal, of course, so I don't know how to break up with them. I guess we'll stress about lost time because we also are having a midlife crisis right now, not gonna lie. I don't know how to get them to like break up in a friendly way, so I'm just gonna go ahead and break up in a mean way. I'm sorry. Hey, here we go. Wanda is breaking up with Soo-Yong, so it's nothing personal. I'm so sorry. Oh, they're feeling a bit sad, but damn. All right, and I think things are a little bit awkward, so I might go ahead and just head on out. I do want to try and make things up to Soo-Yong, but right now it's just not really the time for it, so sorry, we're gonna head home. We're home, we need the toilet, but now we are about to get into the moment of truth. Aya is over here, so after we've used the loo, I'm gonna come and sit together. Actually, I might just nap together because it's really a bit emotional. We need some support, you know? Oh my gosh, Star is like yelling on the computer. Are you okay, my boy? Oh no, he's feeling tense. He wants to become friends with Nancy though. You want to invite Nancy over? Go ahead. Invite Nancy over. See if you guys can hang out for a little bit. All right, so we've come over to the couch and we are just asking Aya if we can have a moment of their time. We're gonna come and kind of snuggle up because we need to have a deep conversation with them. So essentially, Wanda is gonna come home and say, I broke up with Soo-Yong. You were right. I do tend to just get into these relationships and I don't really think about it. And the thing is that I have spoken to so many people today. I've also thought about my own feelings and I want to be with you. And Wanda is going to go ahead and tell Aya that they do want to be with Aya and they know it's sudden. So obviously they don't want to like rush into things straight away, but they are going to go ahead and tell Aya that they have kind of reflected on everything, and the reason they didn't date them sooner or want to be with them sooner was nothing to do with Aya. It wasn't because of feelings with there. It was truly just because Wanda just didn't feel good enough. They are telling Aya that they feel like Aya deserves better. However, if Aya is willing to give them the chance, they want to try and make things work. But Wanda is going to say, like, I'm a complicated person and I think if I get with you, I'm gonna try and run, but I do really wanna try and make things work if you're willing to stick by me and help me through it. And Aya's essentially gonna say, like, Wanda, I've been there for you through all your trauma and I've never once gotten scared or run away. I'm always happy to be here for you and I do want to try this out. So these guys are not going to a date now, but they kind of have got this mutual understanding that they want to like take things slow exclusively. So Wanda is not going to go ahead and jump into any more relationships moving forward, and these guys are really going to get to know each other on like more of a romantic level now. So So I feel like that's a good kind of ending to Wonder's serial romanticness. Obviously, the last thing we need to do for their serial romantic is to go on 3 girl dates and have one more boyfriend slash girlfriend. So our final girlfriend slash boyfriend is going to be Aya, and I think Wonder's going to say, like, give me 3 dates with you and we'll see how things go. If they're successful and we feel like the connection is there, let's make things official, and if not, then I guess we can part ways, and that will be, you know, the end of things. So, but since we're both hungry, I think we should go ahead and actually have one of these first dates tonight. I don't know where. Oh, Aya's in the bathtub. Okay, I'll let them have a quick bath, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw some flirts their way and ask them on a date tonight. Oh, they seem to be happy that we're flirting though. Okay, they've agreed to go on a date. So I think we're just gonna put on their very best smile and we're just gonna rock the day. I think our first date should be at Tartosa because it's like a romantic vibes, but also there's no restaurant here, so maybe not. Okay, so Aya did agree to go on a date with us and we've showed up at this restaurant. If you guys remember this is where Zachary and Paul went on their first date, and then they actually got pregnant with Ruby literally the same day. So we might actually come and get the same table they had. It was downstairs. It was this one here. I'm going to request this table. And we have to get a gold date, so I've got to socialize our date, request a table, and flirt with our date, which seems easy enough, to be honest. All right, we're both gonna come sit together over here. Why is it taking me upstairs? And I'm gonna go ahead and flirt with Aya a little bit. So let's do some flirting, and we'll compliment their appearance, saying like, you look so nice tonight. I love this matching little suit you've got on. These guys are kind of matching. They're both wearing like kind of little like pantsuit type things. I think is nice, and I'm gonna go ahead and order for the table. All right, let's get some expensive wine for both of us for our very first date. It is a special date, and I'm gonna go straight to a main course because I've got a glitch with my game where it just doesn't bring out the food in order. What do I want to order? Everything looks really good. I think we're gonna get the space taco for Wonder. And let's go ahead and get the volcano pasta for Aya. All right, we need to have deep conversations with our date. So I'm gonna talk to Aya and just kind of express that we're really grateful they've given us this opportunity to kind of prove ourselves. And we really want to try and make things work with them. But honestly, I think Wonder is like telling Aya that they're taking things super easy and they don't want to put any pressure on the relationship. So they're just going to take things slow and just see what happens, which at the end of the day is a good thing. And honestly, things are feeling really natural so far because Aya has always been in our lives as like kind of more than a friend anyway. So it's not really any different to normal, except for Wonder is actually feeling truly kind of happy right now. I'm going to go blow a kiss to Aya as well. They're looking so cute over here. These guys are both adorable. Aww, my honeys. And we do need to have a deep conversation. Oh my gosh, not the finger guns. They're so cute. And they're both feeling super flirty. What's this? Hot dinner date. Really? Oh, okay. So how thought-provoking. I seem to enjoy that conversation with Wonder, especially when they explored more serious, thought-provoking topics. A good conversation becomes great once the mind is engaged. How could this mean that Aya likes deep thoughts? Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so they're totally bringing out the best in each other. And honestly, I've never seen Wonder like kind of get this flirty like right off the get-go, not gonna lie. I think we have like a deep connection going over here. Yeah, we do. And we're on the same wavelength. Wonder feels close to someone. It's safe to show off their silly side. Time to bring back the inside jokes and funny stories from the past. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. So Wonder does definitely feel like they can be themselves around Aya, which is definitely taking a lot of the pressure off because they've obviously been quite insecure about everything, like their whole identity in the past, and they have been obviously stressed about new relationships in their life because they just don't know how their partner is going to take it after being rejected a couple times due to just them being themselves, to be honest. So it's actually really nice that Wonder is with someone who already knows them and accepts them for who they are, so they can just like kind of joke around and be silly, which is nice. Last thing we have to do is socialize about the meal, so I'm hoping the food is going to come out fairly shortly, but for the meantime I'll just let these guys continue chatting here, and I'm also going to get them to take a little selfie to commemorate their first date. Just as the lights turned on. Oh my gosh, not the default eyes. These are the wrong colored eyes for you. All right, and I think our meal is here, so let's sit down. Thank you, sir, for the meal, George. Okay, so I'm gonna take a photo of the experimental dish, and then if I click on Aya in friendly, I should be able to socialize about the meal. Yeah, I don't know how I can do it. Like, the new pie menu is just too confusing to figure out, honestly. But we already have a gold date without even doing that. So I'll keep looking for it. But honestly, like, it just isn't. Comment on bold flavors, maybe? I think this is technically socializing about the meal, right? It's, yeah. Okay, I think this will work. Yeah, it does. Perfect. Okay, I gotta just do one more. Debate possibility of the food coma. It's so cute. Oh gosh, I just heard the waiter drop the food over here. That's never happened to my sim before, but that's so funny. Can you sit? Okay, so we, oh, we have to kiss our date passionately. You know what? That's something I can go ahead and do. So hopefully I will let us, but we're going to go ahead and have our first kiss with Aya, which I'm very excited for. And Wonder is leaning in for their first kiss. Oh, look at these two. They're too cute. And now we can go ahead and kiss passionately. Yeah, that's a bit of an intense kiss. This is not going to count as a passionate kiss, but I mean, I would count it as a passionate kiss. Oh gosh, look at them go. They're just like smooching all over each other. We want to embrace and woohoo with Aya, but we got our gold medal date. Okay, so we have 1 out of 3 gold medal dates, and I think we have a win to go home and woohoo with Aya. So now that we finished our date, I'm going to send these guys home, and you know what? They can woohoo. I think that everything feels so right. We literally have hot and heavy, hot dinner date, luxurious liberation from a great pairing. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's from the food, my bad. A happy moment, a true happy moodlet. We have deep conversation. We like the dessert. We're feeling a little bit sad from the breakup, but honestly, I think we're just feeling sad that we hurt our friend's feelings, and everything else we're just feeling super flirty and super great about. So these guys are gonna go head home and yeah, get their woohoo on, I guess. All right, so we're back home, and to end off the night, I think we're gonna go ahead and woohoo with Aya in the bed, since that's what we wanted to do. So hopefully Aya is agreeable to the woohoo, but something tells me they definitely will be, and I can tell right away that they're both totally into it. So those two are gonna go ahead and have some woohoos. Bye guys. Is there 2 doors here? Oh lord. And Star is still in a very tense mood, but don't worry, I'm gonna get him to play some video games so he feels a little bit better. There he goes. My clueless little man just playing his games, working hard, while these two have their first ever woohoo together. And yeah, Aya's feeling super good about everything. Wanda's feeling super good about everything. And honestly, I just have a really good feeling that things are gonna work out this time. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode here. I'm sorry that this episode was a bit more storyline based and a little bit less gameplay based, but I just really need to like get us on the right track. So that's why we had lots of conversations with people. But don't worry, next time we're gonna be going on some more dates with Aya and seeing where things take us. I'm gonna try and make the next episode the last episode of the series, potentially. But I think we might have to do 2. So we'll see how we go. But regardless, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you guys in the next one.